wish I could record a video and not have 25,000 interruptions all the time. People going by, the ring, the calls, the boys. Like, what? Okay, let me stop it, and then what I'll do is add that part. Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Daisy, for those who don't know me, and those who are returning, thank you so much for your support. I ask you that if you find this video fun and entertaining, give me a thumbs up, click the notification bell, and don't leave today without subscribing to my channel. Thank you so much. So there is a video going around in the tube of if I were to start my collection, what are the bags that I would start it with? And I wanted to join in and just give you my opinion on mine. And probably this video will be all over the place because my physical self and my thoughts are going in different directions. But with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video and consider subscribing to my channel. So let's get started so I don't make this video too long. So besides the bags that I have picked, which are several of them, too many, I chose two SLGs, small leather goods, and in my opinion, these are two that I would want to start my collection with because of the practicality and how good they have stand for, you know, the length of time that I've had them. And how I use them is totally probably different than what you will use them for. But with that being said, I think there are several options that are lookalikes like these and that I will provide in the description down below. So you can go and also say, okay, I cannot afford this one, but let me try this one out. So let's start with the oldest little SLG that I have, which I'll put the unboxing right here for you to watch. And this one right here is the key pouch from Louis Vuitton in the monogram canvas. This little thing right here, I have used it, and I tell you honestly, I have to do another updated review or updated wear and tear on it because this has held up so well. And not only that, but the versatility of this little item. This is called the key pouch, and it's meant to be to hold your keys, but I've seen people use this for so many different uses. For example, my use is not for keys, although I do hang my car keys and some other items on here, but this is the one that I use to hold my everyday cards and my identification. I also put cash in there, and still, as you see, I can probably put so much more in there, but that's what I use it for. It's to hold my main cards and my identification, my insurance cards, and my key fob for my vehicle. But this has been used in, I've seen videos for catch-alls, for just keys, you know, and all of that. So this is one of the items that I would purchase again if I were to start my collection, because if I cannot buy anything else, definitely would buy this one again. So the second SLG that I think is worth it and in my collection is the little mini pochette. This is an oldie but a goodie, and this has been through it, has come with me everywhere, has been on cruises, on vacation, on everything. I love this little pochette. This I've used it most for makeup, and right at the moment I'm using it for gift cards and whatnot, but I have used this mini pochette for so many things and in so many bags. It fits in most of every bag that I own, and the little bags where she doesn't fit, then obviously I don't take her, right? But this I use mainly for makeup, as a makeup pouch. And this, I've also put a chain on it, use it as a mini bag, crossed body. I use it many times, just take everything out of it, put my essentials, like my key pouch in here with a lip gloss, my keys, and running errands with it. I've taken her out to dinner just like this. And that's one thing that I do a lot with her. I take her out to a quick dinner, date night, or something like that. But this is another one of the little pouches that I think is so versatile to have in your collection. So I'll put some alternatives to this one. Like I've seen the Coach one, I've seen leather ones in that same specs, meaning the size of it and stuff like that, and that you could use it as a wristlet as well. But those are the two SLGs that I would start my collection with. And getting right into the bags, as you can see, right, sitting right here, a Speedy, whether it's a Speedy 30, this one is a 30. Everybody has seen this one in my videos. If you haven't seen the review, I'll put it right up here. But this is one that I really, really love. She has stand the test of time. She is old. She has patinaed so beautifully, but this is one that I really, really love. But with that being said, although this is, you know, the one that I really, really love, I sincerely have fallen in love with the other ones that I have, which is the 25 in the Damier Azure, and I have the other one right up there in my closet, the Damier Ebene. But with that being said, if I had to choose one of those three, it would definitely be this one, which is surprising, although this is my oldie one, which I love so very much. But I would choose this one. And the reason is it's a 25. But this one has patinaed a bit, although I don't take her out that much, but she has patinaed. And although I'm not a lover of raw vachetta, I think it looks so beautiful, even with what I'm wearing today. I think this bag is amazing for the winter and the summer specifically. The size is what sells me on this one, 25. I think she looks so pretty with everything. I think the light color, I don't know, for some reason I love it. You put some twillies up here and you make her look even cuter. You know, it's just a bag that I have learned to love, and that if I had to choose between all three of my Speedies, this one would be the one that I choose. There's a lot of reasons for it, but yes, you need to have a Speedy or a Speedy look-alike, something, you know, like a bag like this in the collection. I think is a really, really good choice. This one I would use more for travel. Another bag that I would start my collection with, without a doubt, okay, would be the Neverfull GM, for sure. This is one of my favorite bags in my collection, the bag that I use for travel most of the time. This is an amazing bag, although it doesn't even fit in the frame. That's how big she is. But one thing that I love about this bag is the fact that you can cinch it in and make it a smaller bag. This bag, you can carry everything in it, including my two little dogs. I can put it here. That's how big it is. And she is so easy to travel with. She is so easy to carry. For work, she is amazing. You can fit a 13-inch laptop, a 15-inch laptop in here. And I have this one in the Damier Azure, and I also have it in the Ebene. And if I had to choose one of those three bags, I would choose this one if I can only choose one. But I love this one, but my Damier Azure is one of my favorite bags. She is old, her leather is so soft, and she was my first luxury purchase. So that's the reason why, more in the sentimental, that I would probably pick her too. But yeah, definitely GM for travel, you know, because if you have bags for every day and for work, you need a travel bag, not necessarily have to be a luxury bag. But yes, the GM is a good one. Next bag that I would choose if I were to start out with my collection would be the Crozet. The Crozet, it has history with me. She is a beautiful bag to look at. She is very practical because of her size. I can fit all my essentials without leaving anything behind. She fits the mini pochette in here with my key pouch, okay, with my key holder, and probably my coin purse, and call it a day. Going out at night, going out during the day, going out in for dinner. This is a bag that I do not use for work at all. You know, she's more like an accessory to look cute and whatnot. So this is definitely a shorts, jeans, dress, elegant even. I would wear this for a wedding, for an elegant wedding for sure. Yeah, but this is a bag that I mostly take out in the summer and the winter. I love this bag. A repurchase if I were to start my collection. Also, one bag that I have that I'm gonna say it, I already thought of it, so that I didn't like at the beginning, but now it's become one of my favorite bags. All right, so yes, this is the Pochette Métis in the reverse, and this is the only reverse bag that I have, and I recommend this print because you can match it with everything you wear, in my opinion. And the black coated vachetta is a plus on these bags because you don't have to worry about the staining or the rain or anything like that, which I've been caught in the rain plenty of times with this bag. A bag that I would repurchase, and you've heard me say this before, when I first got her, I didn't think this would be a love for me, but it has become a good bag in my collection. So definitely would consider repurchasing this if I were to start out with my collection again. Beautiful. Last but not least, that I would repurchase if I were to start my collection again would be Gucci Marmont in the white. That's how they describe it in the website, but it's actually a cream color bag. And may I add, a beautiful bag. I think this is such a grab and go casual bag that I would wear mall, going out for lunch with the girls, on a date with my hubby, just to run errands type of bag. So this is a very easy and practical bag to wear, to just, you know, grab and go. What I love is that this is adjustable, so when I wear her crossbody, it falls perfectly where I like, which is over my hip. So this is not a bag to wear for a black and white, you know, event, or to a very, very elegant event, unless it's a casual garden wedding or something like that. Here in Florida, you know, weddings are so beautiful. They do them at the beach, they do them in gardens and stuff like that. So I wear it for something like that, but not that black tie wedding. But very practical, very beautiful, I fit what I need to fit in here. Very generous when it comes to putting things in here. I could fit, you know, the things that I need. But definitely a repurchase if I were to start my collection. If I were to start my collection with maybe 2 bags, and that would be it for me, of course I would choose my 2 SLGs, but if it were bags, I would choose 1, and most likely this one. All right, so those would be my top 2 to start my collection with. With that being said, I'm going to end the video here, and I want to apologize if I was all over the place, but this was fun to do this video and for me to brainstorm on what would I start my collection with. And I thank you if you stood until the end of this video. And I ask you that if you found this video fun, entertaining in any way, give me a thumbs up, click the notification bell, and don't leave today without subscribing to my channel. God bless you, God keep you, and until next time, ciao. Boogers.